All right, guys, this is the hardest part of the, I'm giving you the easy. You get to start with closing comments, and Alan, you have the hardest, but give us sort of, your takeaways of where we are, what's important in colon. There's plenty to go around, so pick your favorite. Axel.
So I mean, focusing on metastatic disease and looking at first-line choices, I think we have seen now kind of a conclusion of exploring, FOLFOX versus FOLFIRI, irinotecan, oxaliplatin, EGF receptor antibody versus bevacizumab, and we have not really found a clear winner for, one size fits all. This is what you need to use. We have options. I like options. I think the next generation of questions will not be answered by, let's say, non-discriminatory randomized phase 3 trials, but more diving into molecular subsets. And that's what we're struggling right now to design these studies.
Dan.
Well, since I was in medical school 100 years ago, I have the longest experience. And I think the biggest thing is not to underestimate how much we've done. Not only is there a decreased incidence and mortality from the disease in a country that's aging, but from when I was a fellow treating patients with 5FU alone, where survivals were 6 months, we're now at 5 times that level. There aren't many other diseases that we treat that have had that increase.
Well, and curing some people with metastatic colon cancer, right?
Yes,
right? So that's a huge difference.
Yeah, I think the big issue is for right now is options, and this large wave of improvement in technologies. We haven't quite optimized them, but understanding of biology, the ability to profile patients will lead us to, I think, better therapies. So I think the key issues, aside from everything else, is to be optimistic, because I think we're just at the cusp of a lot of good things about to happen. But if I knew what they were, I wouldn't be here now.
Alan.
I think the final other message is that there are more and more nuances in the management of patients with colorectal cancer. I think the actual input from a surgeon and from your team of oncology experts is really important, because oftentimes you can make a twist or a turn related to the input from another expert. I think it's very important to get that full team approach in a multidisciplinary way.
Don't miss that patient that might actually be a curable
Absolutely
patient
right.
using multidisciplinary look, and a lot of times we miss those. That's
Absolutely right.
Guys, I couldn't have thought of a better way to spend an hour plus, and I hope you guys out there feel the same way, that this has been useful and helpful. We've got to get back to the meeting and learn some more so that we can bring you more. So on behalf of our panel, I really want to thank you all for joining us today. I hope it's been useful.